What's up, guys? It's Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys the latest war recap. We went up against a clan called Iraq. Yes, that's what I'm told the Arabic letters stand for, and, I was clever enough to look at their clan description and see that they are indeed from Iraq. So, we pretty much took care of business. We blew the doors off them pretty early. If we check out the Town Hall 10 action, quite a few triples from our side. All the Town Hall 9s taken care of. So really good war from the WHF clan, and really happy to see, since our mini merger with WHF2, just completely dominating opponents right now. So really excited to see that. Hope to see more of it moving forward. On my ears right now, I'm pretty pumped about this, so I got to share it with you guys. I have a brand new headset with, check that out, got the customized Powerbang Gaming speaker tags there, so figured I'd show that to you guys. Why the heck not? I'm hyped about it. Pretty stoked, but yeah, so I'll put those back on my ears. Let's get in some attacks here, and we'll start off on some of those Town Hall 10 triples like we talked about. Let's start on number 5 here. This is Eugene taking it on. So Eugene's going to bring a queen walk here, and his initial plan, I think, was to go for kind of like a 2+, 2 stars I'm talking about, 2+ attack. And if you got the 3, great. If not, great, because it was, I believe, a first hit on the base. But yeah, it turned out better than he probably could have imagined here. The queen starts down low, opens up that center compartment there with the quad quake, so everything's opened up, the path to both the Infernos. Uses a lightning spell and a quake there. With the quakes that had hit the Inferno towers, he uses the double lightning to go ahead and take the rest of the Inferno out. Really nice job with that. Now he has a jump spell. He gets that clan castle lured out, and it has now locked onto the archer queen, and she's just going to go ahead and deal with it. The only defense that's really targeting her right now is that expo, so she does have some time. So she's just working on that hound. The balloon comes over, and she's going to go ahead and eat the splash damage there. The healer's going to go ahead and keep her up. So getting a little bit close there, uses the ability, and the healers get her back up to full. She takes out all the pups and continues on her walk. So jump spell comes in from the top left. Golems have gone down. Wizards and the king backing that up. Their job is to jump into the core, and the queen is kind of broken off the funnel there on the bottom side of the base by taking out all of the defense buildings and the trash buildings that are inside the inner ring there. So they've got nowhere to go but to the core. The king goes in, uses up that ability, and immediately takes out the town hall. So we've got the 2-star in the bag here, and the healers and the queen continue to do work, and we've got 2 golems up top that are tanking for like 6 or 7 wizards. So as long as that Inferno in the core goes down, which it does right here, as soon as this golem explodes, I believe it takes it out. Just like that, we've got nothing left now except for the last few buildings in this base, and the queen is going to go ahead. We'll start fast forwarding here. We've got a golem tanking on the backside while the queen takes out most of the point defense here. Uncontested, basically, but gets the 3-star there. Really nice job in Eugene. Love the attack, love the plan, and it's nice when a strategy that you're going for kind of 2, and it works out that you end up 3-starring a pretty high-level Town Hall 10. Nice work, man. All right, guys, number 6. Let's check out an attack by Luke here. This is an air attack. He's one of our newer Town Hall 11s, so kind of bullying, but at the same time not really, because we're all kind of still figuring things out. He does have the Grand Warden, but it is pretty low level here, and other than that, no Town Hall 11 perks except for that Grand Warden. So he sends in a king to kind of walk the outside of this base, get that clan castle lured, and take out some trash buildings here. Queen and the golems come in from the left side, and everything's kind of heading into the main compartments here, and they're trying to get that Inferno Tower and an air defense taken out. So that's the goal. We'll kind of speed through it. The Grand Warden is doing his protecting thing now. The Queen's having to clean up some pups here, but they're going to go ahead and lock on to that Inferno Tower at this point. Invulnerability is used. She gets the Inferno Tower, locks onto the air defense. Bravo. Successful entry there from Luke. However, he does lose all of his heroes, including the Grand Warden and the Queen there. So it's going to be up to his Lava Hounds and his camp, his balloons in his camp to go ahead and finish off this base. Free spell goes down on the backside Inferno Tower, and a Rage and Haste are able to help those balloons get straight into that Inferno and take it out before it causes too much damage. Still has 3 Lava Hounds left alive. Balloons converging on those last couple air defenses here. He's got plenty of tanking to go ahead and get him to the backside. Still has a freeze in the bag if he absolutely needs it, but I'm not sure that he's going to end up using it. Still has one more hound left up. Pups are starting to clean up. The last air defense is taken out, and Tesla and Cannon are the last defenses to go down. Archers are saved in the bag there to go ahead and clean up those defenses on the bottom, and then the swag freeze there on the enemy king. Really nice job from Luke. 3 stars for the good guys. What do you know? All right, guys, let's take a look at, let's go number 9. This is another Town Hall 10 triple. I don't know if you guys have noticed in your clans, but we've had a lot more success with Town Hall 10 3 stars since the update, just because of the extra time, which has helped out a lot. The Quad Lightning comes down here with the Quake spell, and it gets the Inferno Tower and the Queen, but does not get the Clan Castle. So he messes up there by not getting that Clan Castle taken out, so he's going to have to deal with that, and he does not have a poison spell to handle it because he was not expecting to encounter the Clan Castle. So he's going to walk down the side of the wall here. Excuse me. Wall breakers come in. They're going to open up the wall with the exception of they die to the mortar. So he wall breaker fails as well. So now we've got a couple things that have gone wrong. He's going to have to start emergency funneling there with the queen, with the wizards and the minion, which is really nice because now the queen's focused on this wall, getting into this side of this compartment here because she has to take out that air defense, as that was part of the plan. But now not only she has to take out the air defense, she has to deal with the Clan Castle and skeleton traps as well. So he sends in his king to go ahead and reinforce, and that was smart because it gives that queen a little bit of extra time to accomplish the objectives. I don't think that was his initial plan, but it was a good job thinking on his feet to go ahead and get that done. So the queen finishes up with that Clan Castle, and then the hound comes in a little bit too early, and because she kills the air defense there, it targeted that one on the left, and it goes and basically blows up on the backside and is wasted. So a third big mistake in this raid, but here's where he shines. The balloon deployment here was absolutely perfect. Everything's kind of getting into this last Inferno Tower. Does not have a freeze for it. I'm assuming that's kind of what the king was for. But just powers through. Look at the wave of balloons just targeting each specific defense here. Everything splits up perfectly in a nice little wave. And he's got one balloon for the backside there. Drops it a little bit too late. And that wizard tower actually focuses his main group. So a little bit sloppy. He loses the bulk of his balloons here because he was late with that back-end balloon. That wizard tower was able to do enough. But at the same time, he only has a couple defenses left now, and he's got his queen working outside the base with healers on her. So it's just a regular archer queen walk since all of those buildings are accessible from the outside of the wall. He's able to easily finish up the rest of this base for the 3-star. Nice work, Aussie, and good job kind of thinking on your feet and recovering from a lot of mistakes. That was something that prior to the patch, if you made any mistakes at Town Hall 10, you weren't walking away with the 3-star. So really nice job with that. All right, guys, to get into some of the Town Hall 9s, we've got Pablito coming in on number 13 here. This was one of my favorite raids of the war, and I'll show you guys why. At first glance, it might not look like anything special, but he hits us via the air. And he's got, an additional hound at the end. Does a great job with the kill squad here. He's going to kind of jump in, and then those golems head in. They lock onto an air defense right away. And he's got 2 more air defenses that are kind of accessible with that jump that he's going to go ahead and target. The poison spell comes down for the Clan Castle troops. We'll kind of fast forward through it. Rage spell for the wizards and for the queen. And he's got a Tesla farm there to deal with. So the wizards head in, and they start taking out that Tesla farm. Really nice job with that. 2 air defenses down at this point, and he trails a last golem in, and he locks it onto that last air defense. So that one is definitely going to go down. In comes the Lava Hound from the side, and then a haste spell to get those balloons kind of just working that last little narrow strip. Check the timing on this Hound. He sends this in, last air defense is destroyed, and look where it parks. Right on top of the cannon, and it's aggroing all of the remaining air targeting defense in the base. Wonderful attack, Pablito. Absolutely loved it. And that last Hound, the timing on it, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I'm going to give you credit for it as if it were, because that was awesome. So fast forwarding through the rest of this, another 3-star for the good guys. We've got about 4 attacks left to show, guys. Really, really liking the way things are going so far this war. Nice job. All right, what do we got next? Looks like number 20 here. This is an attack by NedMem on Abo Owl 7 Beatty. Good times. So this one, look at this queen walk. This is a cleanup attack, I believe. So he drops his queen to go ahead and walk around the base. Now, check the immense value that he gets out of this queen. He's able to go ahead, drop her, and attract some defense at first, which allows him to make a nice little funnel here. The wizard steps up, takes out this archer tower for the most part. And then she's able to go ahead, finish off the cannon, and then finish off the archer tower. As the clan castle approaches, rage spell goes down for the healers to keep her up. And without her ability, she is easily able to work through the clan castle troops and then take out the queen. So she's gotten the queen down and the clan castle troops down, and at this point, just kind of walking around the base. And as she's kind of working her way around, she steps up after the gold storage here. And once that builder hut's down, she's going to lock onto the air defense. That way she doesn't lose too many of her healers. So really nice job with that. And then she's just going to have to work through a few defenses here. But now is the time to use the ability. So she does that. And then in goes the golems and the kill squad from the top. All the defenses redirect and have now locked on to the kill squad. So the queen meets up with them here. And then she steps in and she's going to take out the X-bow. She's going to take out all that defense there. And then a jump spell is going to come down beautifully once they get through this initial compartment here. Absolutely love this attack, though. Last healer's kind of down, almost no life left, but she's healing up the golem now. And jump spell does go down. Everything redirects. And check this out. Tesla farm in the core. Golem jumps in. And the queen is going to lock on to all of that stuff. The sweeper, the Teslas. And get, just immense value at the same time. And at this point, it's time for the hogs. In come the hogs from the bottom left. And they cruise through this base easily. There's nothing left for them to really deal with. A heal spell goes down there for them to go ahead and stand in while they wipe out almost all the remaining defenses left in the base. And then skeletons are on his hogs, and they hit into the last defense of the base, take it out, and then at this point, it's just taking out that skeleton crew and taking out the king. But he swags a heal spell, swags a poison spell, and that is going to do it. Nice job to NedMem here on this raid. Both the remaining spells go down on that clan castle. Loved it, man. Loved it. All right, number 25 is the next one. JokerElbow. All right, this is Daniel coming at this base, and this was a really, really nice max attack. He uses the quad quake here. You can see he comes in from the south. I mean, there's a very obvious junction there that he's going to drop that quake on, and that's going to get him all the way to the back of this base. I mean, just tons of value there for his kill squad. So he gets a really wide spread on his wizards. They take out a really wide spread of buildings. The queen works the middle, and when the queen's about done with that middle, the quad quake goes down, and the golems are going to redirect at this point. So they start to head in. The wizards, the king, the queen, they all head in as well. And then once the Tesla goes down, the clan castle starts to come out, and a poison spell is waiting for them. Really nice job with that. Rage spell goes down to help get through the clan castle troops. And then a heal spell is also ready to roll there for the core, I believe. There it is. The king is standing with it, and he's used his ability. They take out a last couple buildings there, and that wizard, boss pimp status, taking out that wizard tower by himself inside of a rage. And then, a couple lava hounds get to that final air defense. There's two more, just perfectly deploying the balloons so they collapse. And then the last lava hound comes in on the final air defense here. And it's just going to be curtains for this base. So collapsing on everything. Last few sets of balloons come in on the last portion over here. They take out the cannon. Unfortunately, the queen has to die. But it was not in vain. She did plenty of work in this base, taking out a good part of the guts of it. But Daniel walks away with the 3. And we are happy campers at WHF. All right, guys. Number 28, CaptainHam going in. Another queen walk in this one, guys, and this was a really, really nice one. He's going to go ahead, drop that queen right up top, and he's got 4 healers on her. She's working her way around the base, and I love the angle that she approaches this air defense from. So that, she gets the wizard tower and then walks towards the air defense, and that's going to make it so she's able to take it out without taking any shots to the healers. So he doesn't have to risk, losing his healing power. So walks up, takes out the air defense, continues to circle the base. And at this point, he gets a little bit low, but he lures the clan castle. Poison spell goes down, and really, really nice job triggering the ability, working his way through. And then a kill squad comes in, 2 golems from the bottom right. Starts to lose a few healers there, but no big deal. The kill squad goes in, and at this point, just targeting hogs. I really like how he's targeting hogs to the defenses that are already locked onto his kill squad. So really, really low risk from his hog standpoint. And notice these buildings are shooting the hogs standing in a heel. So he sneaks some hogs in, to the backside there, takes out some buildings really easily. And they don't start taking damage until it's too late. Backside, 4 hogs going to take out that Tesla, which is plenty. Heal spell is waiting for them. He does trigger a double set with a group of his hogs, but it doesn't matter because of the surgical deployment. So that's why you deploy surgically, guys. So when you do hit a double bomb, you do not lose all of your hogs. So beautiful plan from CaptainHam there. And the queen lives through it, and she's able to go ahead and help with cleanup in the base with healers still keeping her at full health, ready for the next raid. 3 stars for the good guys. All right, guys, one more raid from this war, and we will call it good. Absolutely wonderful performance, though, from WHF, though. This is American 1776, former leader of WHF2, and it's good to have him with us at WHF. So, shattered entry from the top. It looks like there might be some witches in the clan castle here, but gets a good spread on the wizards here. Sends in some wall breakers, opens up the wall, and that pocket, that compartment goes kind of deep, so you can get all the way to the core here. Sends in the golems. There comes the witches out of the clan castle. Level 3. Big old witches there. So those new Town Hall 11 witches. Wizards go over with the queen, take out that enemy archer queen. And then everything's kind of getting funneled into the core here. A haste spell with a jump goes down to get those troops in. And a poison spell goes down on the clan castle troops as they head into a quad Tesla farm by the town hall. But that doesn't matter. He's able to take out almost all of the space's DPS in one fell swoop. Takes out the Tesla farm, takes out the clan castle troops. Absolutely loves it. The queen finally uses her ability, gets those Teslas taken out. Beautiful raid there. But check out the heal spell placement, guys. 2 groups of hogs being healed at the same time there. Single trigger on the bomb, keeps all of the hogs up. Same thing on the bottom. 2 groups of hogs being healed by that heal spell as well. They all take out those defenses with no issues at all. And as they move into the last portion of this base, check out the heal spell placement on this as well. They move in here, and look at this. 2 more groups of hogs, all of them being healed at the same time. Absolutely loved it, American. Wonderful plan. I love the witches that you added to the kill squad. Seems like a really wise thing to do anymore with those level 3 witches available. So, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed the attacks this episode. I really enjoyed them, watching them live. Absolutely killing it right now in WHF. Let's check out the stats before we take off here for this episode. If we look at the war events, 34 3 stars for us, 97% average destruction. Not bad at all. Really, really happy to see that. Only 6 2 stars, and those were 6 of the 9 or 10 Town Hall 10s that we're up against. So, can't get them all down, but we're still working on it, guys. Until next time, this is Powerbang, and I'm signing out. Take care. Right up the gut of this base, assuming that wall is open, and you'll notice we brought 3 wall breakers to make that happen.